The first one is a 75% reduction in foreign aid outflow, 5.6 billion to 1.4 billion a year.
Right.
Savings to the Canadian people in need.
All right, so you're asking me which political party is putting that platform on the table?
Yes. Yes.
Foreign aid.
Yes.
Well, jeez. Certainly doesn't sound like a liberal policy, and those guys seem like communists. So I'm gonna vote this, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Because you can never judge a book by its cover.
Okay. So the next one is encourage larger traditional families, and that is through tax incentives.
Right. And is it one of these parties?
It may not be these parties.
Oh, I could also vote the NCA.
Well, right now it may not be them.
Okay.
So
larger traditional families. Geez, that's not one you hear often, is it?
Yeah.
Usually it's how do I kill my baby?
It doesn't have to be those, or it could be them.
Well, I mean,
it's up to you.
It's not the Green Party, right? Because
they're not even here. Yeah, yeah.
So encourage larger traditional families. I'd like to think that's a good working man ethic.
Okay. Major reform of the Canada Pension Plan, projected 3 times increase in annual benefits.
That sounds like a again, I don't see that. There's a liberal policy. Major reform of Canada projected 3 times increase. Well,
because right now they're getting about 8,000, let's say. All right. So this one is 9 amendments of the Canadian Charter, and some of the amendments include property rights, self-defense rights.
Yes.
So this would give families the opportunity, more right to defend themselves in their homes.
Doesn't sound like any of the Canadian political parties I'm aware of.
It doesn't have to be these, like I said.
Well, then what sticker do I put on this?
Just none. If you,
none.
All right. So the next one is a public binding national referendum on withdrawal from the UN within 6 months of forming government.
Ooh. None of our teams are singing that song, man. I'm sorry. No.
The next one is a public binding national vote of no confidence on any sitting government within 1 year of forming government. So they could do it after a year. If the public is dissatisfied with the government, they've lost confidence within 1 year, they can remove it through a referendum.
Again, it's not something I hear from any of my traditional parties. And in fact, if I could go back in time, I'd rip these all down because, you know.
So you don't think these are correct?
I don't think these are correct. I am a fan of these policies, however.
Is this correct? Is this correct? Here? Are you going to stand with those?
If I don't have to put one, I'm taking them off.
All right, take them off then. Take them off.
I personally do not
think
any of the Canadian parties of the big three
offer
this.
Okay, good.
I could be wrong.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's only one party that supports these policies, has written policies?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So all these parties are NCA. Written policies and more. We have over 70 policies.
Well, that's pretty much what brought me to the meeting, at least, seeing this type of thing. I don't see the hatred and racism and bigotry that I heard so much about.
Do you think policies are important?
Of course, yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, shit, we've got a country to protect here. You know, this country, I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the people in it. I'm very proud of the immigrant population. I'm proud of the native population. I think Canada is a wonderful place. And even though our Prime Minister claims we have no culture, I think that's a bold-faced lie. I think Canada is steeped in culture and history. And it's something that we should protect. We should teach to people that come here so they can embrace it and share it with their own offspring. There's nothing about hatred. There's nothing about anti-immigration. This is Canada. For example, in the states you have African American, Chinese American, Native American. They all share the one thing, American, right? It's the common bond that keeps us together. Canada is that glue, that common bond that unites the people from far and wide. And if we don't recognize that and realize that it is in fact being threatened by, some people say corporations, some people say the banks, some people say the immigrants, the bottom line is we just have to be aware of the fragile nature that is our country. That's what I believe. And don't let other people keep you from voicing your opinions or thinking your thoughts. That's about it.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Great stuff.
Thanks, man.